Yep. That's alright. I'm gonna set up a bus down the line where they're gonna go and set up another blocking position, but they need to fucking choose a route first.
Lead Vic, take the next left.
Okay, they're gonna go on Main Street, so,
They're gonna go on Main Street.
Yep. See where I put that bus? Set some guys up around that area right now.
Take the next right.
We're gonna try this tactic again. We're gonna cut off the second vehicle.
Lead Vic, take the next right.
Yeah, we're taking this one.
You need to... What the fuck are you doing? You're not taking a right.
Heh, lol.
They split up.
Yeah.
Hey, Larry, take the next fucking big right.
Affirm, waved on. It's not
You're
me
really
driving,
following
so...
us. You guys did not take the right. Oh,
I know, our driver didn't listen.
Fucking right turn right now. What is wrong with your driver?
one of you needs to fucking get your driver on 50.
Oh my god, this is great.
Chris, just meet them on the main road.
What the hell happened there?
The crew to ground. You guys have everyone mocked up or you need another bit? Hi, this is security. HBI is back. No wounds. Oh, there's gonna need a fuck ton of therapy after this.
Yeah, roger.
Lisa, did you heal them back up?
Hey, other Vic.
Yeah, I woke him back up.
Die. Can't fucking turn right.
Oh, Grizz is mad. Grizz is mad because they stopped right in front of where we set up the ambush.
Just get the fuck out of here. We'll handle it ourselves.
Alright, everything that's still alive in that AO, start having to go to the ambush site. I just gave a general move order. I'm going to start deleting stuff down here to help conserve frames.
Alpha Vic, regroup with APC. We're going back in for Bravo. Or whatever's left.
All is left. I don't think actually anybody died.
How many spots?
Yeah, I made sure of that, because again, this is just meant for some impromptu stuff.
You're gonna need to bring a big Vic.
Yeah, I don't know. Ground command ordered people back inside the APC so we can't carry anyone.
Just get back
for whatever
home.
reason.
We're gonna extract to the north side of town. You just come pick us up with 2 Humvees.
Copy. Holy turnaround.
Alright, I'm going to utilize some technicals to try to cut them off.
Yep. I'll keep pouring some in.
Actually, yeah, fuck it. I'm going to send a T-34 down Main Street.
Oh god.
We're not going to explain how it got in town. We're just going to put it down as is. I would say start spawning stuff to the northwest and northeast. Try to keep them in the city, because once they get on the edge, they win. That's a no-no. We don't want them to win that easily. That's exactly why I'm sending that tank down. Yep. Oh, I know. Looks like it's evening up.
So Bolster got left behind.
Yeah, that's not good. I'm gonna start deleting all the stagnant stuff.
Chris, you still up?
Yeah, we're still moving.
Affirm.
Yeah, I got a fuck ton of guys heading up. See if I can wake Wolves up. Yeah, he's still up. Nope, he's dead. Watch this, I'm gonna poke the T-34 around the corner. Let's get the driver.
Hey, we got an enemy fucking T-34 in this goddamn town.
Well, they scavenged enough parts to get the T-34 inside.
Arma always had tanks due to the surrender of the Iraqi army. Sorry, Afghan army. They looted military supply depots, so they had tanks.
Hey Grace, can you mark your pulse on map?
Just use fucking C-tab.
Affirm.
We're too busy to fucking mark position.
I have a really...
Grace, yeah.
Affirm, wait one.
Watch this.
Yo, Grizz, I got 2 boys back at base with fuck all to do. Do you want them doing anything?
Preferably coming to save our asses.
Guys, APC 200 successful footage for you. Oh my fucking god.
Yo, Barty, if you can, try to take wolves hostage and, like, garrison them in the supermarket, alright?
Sure.
So, Captain, I'm putting a guy up next to him. I'd say teleport next to that guy, attach, heal, and then just storm in the supermarket, and then you can teleport and, you know, mess with him. But let him keep his radio, that way they can, he'll become an objective.
People jumping in and out all the time.
Hey, whoever's back at base, you guys coming to rescue us?
Yep.
Yeah, on the way.
Alright, we're at 039, 011.
Nah, some of them are
Hey,
KO'd.
able to make your way to the edge of town.
So,
Fair, yeah,
they're
Mark,
sending
you're
another
surrounded by
convoy coming in.
T-34 and, fucking...
Dirty Snapes and Medic will be able to get, Grizzly up.
Oh yeah, and we're also pinned.
Yeah, we're on our way. Just hang tight. Alright, rescue force, if you're on this net, listen up carefully. There's a T-34 spotted somewhere in the town, so be aware of that. And our objective is just to get people, load them up, and get the fuck out. If they need medicing, do it in Vix, not on the ground.
Yeah, let's go into this alley across here, exactly in the they are here marker. I'm on the southeast building of that. Let's get a fucking castle. Anyone who's able to respond, please do.
Okay. Pick them up, bring them to the supermarket to the south.
I am, I'm talking to you guys.
We're being captured!
Alright, good to know.
Jackals, move fast.
Yeah. Thing is, they are,
Check us out.
We're being loaded into a vehicle.
Shut your mouth! Shut your mouth, American!
Goat Humper. Tell me more about your shearing your wives that you do.
No, I want to know why you fly Little Bird into town and crash it into harmless flats. Like, that is not okay.
I want to know why you wear, like, whatever that thing is in your head.
Hey, we're starting to get
I wear it
captured.
for religious
Yeah,
regions.
we already had like
Affirm,
3
will,
capture.
sure.
Anyway, we're going to take you to supermarket now.
Oh, cool. I needed to get some milk anyways.
I needed milk too. You see, we have very similar interests. So why do we fight?
That's a really...
You see my point?
Yes.
Hey, Barty, my dude, I have another dude here for you. Take him inside. I'm gonna go grab others. You shut your mouth.
Hurry!
He doesn't have an
What's the EG
RPG.
on that
Oh
fucking
my
support?
god.
Well,
And they just rammed past. Jesus. What the hell did...
Green smoke marks the building. We got a heavy contact short east.
Looks like a skull.
Watch those fucking grenades, you're hitting us.
Hey, Dimitri, look, I got a vehicle.
How very generous of you. How great.
Oh my gosh. This is great. I got one of these now because some Rambo just drove it in.
I know, I need to get to a body first.
Get over here.
What?
Safe.
Alright, so it's gonna be a minute before anything happens, so I'm gonna take a bio break.
Hey, Barty, look, they brought us Jackal.
East side of our building, currently circling around the south.
I've always wanted a Jackal. Anyway, I'm gonna go get Habib. We're gonna get some other people.
Receiving end. How are you guys doing saving us? What do you see that we don't?
Okay.
Convoy commander, do you copy?
This is Brett, man. Tim.
Hey motherfucker, are you in that convoy?
I'm in the APC.
We need you to park outside.
Hello,
of
my
our building.
dude.
Get in.
We're about to go have fun.
Dollar smoke.
I didn't know what was going on. Seriously, don't do this. Please, don't do this.
Oh, we're way past that, my friend.
We can get in.
Fuck. Why did this help have to go this route?
Because you are bad, American. I have another friend. I'm going to put him right here. And we're letting them keep their radios, that way people will be screaming. So that just got blown up. T-34 got rammed over here.
I just saw one of our guys with an AK-4 blasted a APC close range.
All of these guys are down. This is like Christmas.
All elements, RTB if you can at this time.
Oh, whoops. This is literally Fallujah. This is literally Fallujah. Or, excuse me, Black Hawk Down.
If you're in a fucking vehicle, pull out of the town and rally on the north side. Rally with the APC. Roger that. We need a medic to the fucking APC.
Okay. Wow, there's a lots of you. This has been a great impromptu op. Holy crap. Okay, I will now sing the song of Allah and wake you all up. Ah ba dee ba doo ba da ba do ba dee ba da ba dee ba da da ba doo dee ba doo ba. You see, now you are all awake.
Hey, if you're in a fucking vehicle, you need
And now we are going to rally you all up.
instead of alone.
Hey, Grace, you just lost another
No, you
vehicle.
shut your mouth.
I'm aware, that's why I need you to fucking pull your vehicle out of the area.
They were downed.
Okay, now I will strongman Bruno you over to place. Oh shit, we have to avoid your friends trying to rescue you. That is bad. Anyway, you also brought us great vehicle. We appreciate your donation.
Oh my god. I think they just...
Hey! Barty! My dude, it's Wednesday. I have 3 more people. Can you bring them inside for me?
Of course. You're shitting me. 3 more people got captured.
Yeah, because we
It is great.
behind.
Anyway, I am going to tell Habib Jr. to go get in gunner spot of that weird-looking British vehicle. That's that future cyborg guy who we also have captured gave us.
Well, that would be a good shit compared to the other one.
Quick, somebody play the Cheeky Freaky song over the
No! You will not weaponize that against me.
Alright, vehicles that have rallied, we need to push to the Alpha 4-1 pause marker. That's where our fucking friendlies are at.
Rescue upon rescue upon rescue.
Don't worry about it, I'll find it.
Send in
So
a
why?
goatee.
Formax here.
Hey, Liru.
No!
Good luck to the player base.
Yeah, right on Millennium.
But you already blew it
Does
up.
everybody understand this?
We tried. You see, we were running bus toll, and then American forces decided to ram into bus and cause issue.
Well, it's the damn bus's fault. It was some damn huggable.
APC driver, are you on net?
What? That is not. I mean, look outside of store. Like, there's a bunch of dead, innocent dead people with their guns and blown up bus in front of Humvee. You see, this is Americans' fault because clearly the Humvee cut off the bus, and not vice versa.
I know, tell me about it.
Copy.
In my defense, I have still no clue.
M134 Vic's gonna take the lead, then the APC,
That's okay.
then
You don't
the
need
fucking Mark
Make your
19
own
Humvee.
rules.
I don't want to feel bad about
Let's go.
the job to a bunch of insurgents and getting shot and be like, I have no clue what's going on. Because I lost the one
We
in
should be
front of me
advised
because
all
nobody
hostages are
told me
being held
where
in
was
the back room of the store. We got about 10 to 15 hostages in here with us.
Are you a prisoner?
Take away the radios! I hear him talking!
About 150 meters south of the, or 200 meters actually, south of the rescue area where we first went down. We're in the supermarket.
Damn, those Humvees are resilient. Oh shit, look! More people to capture!
Ooh, I cannot see my head.
Oh, I cannot see my head. No shit, Sherlock.
Never use it.
Get the fucking vehicles to the storefront.
Right, circling on the right side
finishing
of
the
the
bandage.
mountain.
Oh man. This is This is messy. This is very messy.
Other Humvee, there's enemies to our fucking north. APC, where are you?
They're blitzcranking into this, and we're just capturing them all. It's so, like, this is just so backwards. And Grizzly saves it! He fucking saved everybody! Oh my god, he's gonna get everyone. Oh my god! I'm on Whispering Party. I cannot believe what the fuck is going on right now. Like, honestly, what's happened?
Pull the fuck out of here.
This is just gold at this point.
Hold that fucking northern road for us, please.
I'm gonna send a few units in, but at this point... Like, look at the APC, like, half of them are knocked unconscious. This is just... This is just great. This guy had RPGs. Yeah, he's out of RPGs.
And I shot the fucking APC with it.
Oh my god. I just... Okay, no one watch. 2 Humvees watching north and nobody watching south. I mean, this is brilliant.
I'll move another round. This time fine.
And I got both of them. I got both of them with it. Oh, whoops. I have better respawn. Oh my god. This is just absolutely beautiful.
Both families down, APC
This is just, look at this.
Hey,
look at this.
Still alive in there?
Confirm we are alive. I'm holding gun currently in the APC.
Monkey, thanks for the tier 1 sub.
How many do you have alive with
Hope you keep enjoying the ops. I hope you're getting a kick out of this one.
Unknown currently, checking right now. We have 2 mates working on wounded in the APC.
As a is everybody alive in the APC? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm gonna close it out. What do I have? This guy doesn't have any bombs, does he? Nope.
Larry, how many people are alive? And where are they at?
Currently,
guys, I was gonna go put an
right
IED on the
Copy.
on the thing, but Jesus, this is just.
What happens when people...
I don't even know how to describe this anymore.
Jackal team, if you see a fucking enemy, you blast that motherfucker. We can recover wounded. We can't recover captured easily.
And the Jackal just blew up. What blew up?
We're closing house at this point, because this is gonna be the third rescue. And yeah. Yeah, this is the third rescue at this point, so we'll wake them all up, but I think wolves might have just flown out of the map or something.
Copy, we're inbound with more Jackals.
Alright. Alright, Barty, you ready for round 3? Boogaloo? I don't even know what to call this anymore.
I mean, at this point, let's throw something lighter.
Alright, all EOD teams, got it. Fire teams. It doesn't stop in the town of Fallujah. People are literally born in vats, ready to kill. They're all just Krieg at this point.
Pile into another Jackal. We don't have time for this.
Be advised, one more vehicle will be joining us soon.
Hold the Jackals. Whoever's in the Jackal with the fucking broken wheels, get out and get in this one.
This is high. I'm just gonna fix the wheel. I'm just fixing the fucking wheel at this point.
Okay.
Are you ready to play? Can we whiff the rocket?
They're ready.
Let's see if the rocket gets whiffed. 3, 2, 1. I probably missed. There's no way in hell I hit. Oh shit!
As I do.
Wow! Awesome. I was on point with that. Welcome to Fallujah.
Map where everything goes to shit.
Constantly. I don't know. I'm just at a loss for words at this point. Like, how many fucking I'm gonna look at base and see like what at Jesus Christ. There's like nothing left at base. What the fuck?
At this point, I'm surprised they haven't.
Is that you, Grace, on the road?
Yeah, well, I told them no choppers, but like,
Hey,
I'd probably just shoot the chopper down immediately at this point, because this is just. I'm gonna throw some technicals in their rear and hope nothing bad happens.
Coil up around the fucking building.
Get it. Get out.
Hey, firm, we try and get the wounded.
Yeah, but it's easier said than done, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know.
Unjump it up. Unjump it up.
My god. Well, see, here's the deal. Even if they all die right now, the mission is still technically a success.
Azariah, do you copy?
Hey, fun, mate.
Get these fuckers loaded up in the VIX and let me know when they're in.
Hey, firm, we're kind of got 3 tanks packed down. We're gonna need medics inside fucking Skelly's work. Loading the casualties
Copy.
into that.
Just get all the men in the VIX.
Technicals north!
Let me get a Jackal looking north, please.
If you're on a GPG, you fire that thing like your life depends on it, not 1 or 2 at a time.
Remember, SMGs, low ammo.
Oh my gosh, a Haji launcher!
We got contact coming in from the southwest along the road.
Alright, someone was watching that route because I was literally gonna run up to the vehicle and boop it point blank because this is just. We're trying to end it. We're not gonna do T-55s.
Everybody's. Grid, shoot 30 seconds and we're out of here. Stop right, gang, guys moving.
Vehicles positioned to move north.
Grid's all in, step it.
Everybody move north. Jackal, move north. I'll be behind you.
Thought I picked the driver. But yeah, the server's starting to die now because of all this shit we've thrown into this city.
Grizz, fucking Vic with about 3 times the casualties are pulling
Just
out.
get back to base.
Hey,
We'll medic when we get back to base.
Alright. Near miss. Near fucking miss. And their pain, it's too much. I can't believe... Hey, Barty. Bard, you're probably remoting something right now, but I just want you to know, my fucking viewer base, the guys that are normally fucking vicious, they're begging me right now to spare the player base. That's how bad this has gotten. Oh, I see what you're doing. Fucking airborne with that technical, Jesus.
We got vehicles pursuing us out of the fucking town.
Hey, hit a guardrail, now you're fucked. Oh my god.
As we got everybody, right?
Just look at the town they're leaving, like what the hell? Like
Fucking road sign.
oh man.
Send it.
Did we get everybody?
Hey, phone 1 time's died in the Vic, rest in the Vic's fully up and ready. As far as I know, only 1 KIA from that.
Yeah, GG. Alright, everyone that can hear me on 50, we're gonna index, kill the server now. Yeah, we'll talk about that in debrief.
Understood.
Good job. Mission was all about rescuing a dude. Dude was rescued, so it's a success. Oh my god. This is gonna be a fun.
Okay, what the fuck was that?
We're not gonna talk
Really,
about
guys?
that. We're not
Okay.
gonna talk about that.
Cough, cough.
So, I'm gonna run down the mission real quick. I'm gonna talk about it. Just how things went, where the era of operations was, because it can all be defined to a single moment. But again, this was an impromptu op. It's meant to be some fun. I did not mean for it to turn into the way it did. Like, it went from rescue one guy 1 time to rescue everybody 3 times, but everyone got rescued in the end, so it's okay. But, so I had Az get a team of dudes to play security detail, and they were going to basically try to find a spot to hunker down near the crash site, and Barty would start, throwing a few guys at him. And we tried our best as Zeus's to toggle people's unconsciousness for that operation, because that was definitely like Black Hawk Down, Electric Boogaloo style. So, trying to keep everyone in the fight as long as they could. But you guys went in. Right off the bat, what we noticed was some of the vehicles would start doing circles in specific blocks. So we would just camp those blocks with RPGs. And, yeah, that's how we got the second group kind of locked down, because you like I assume the convoy's plan was to get there, grab the guy, and leave, right? Because people started really like deviating on their own routes. I get it. You know, trying to stay mobile, trying to stay alive. But when your Humvees stop, guys, and they stop for a while in the middle of Bad Boy City, especially if like it's on its own, it's probably gonna get booped. So that's what we followed on. We wanted to at least strand one of the groups as people were pulling out, so that way the rest of the convoy can go pick them up. At least boop one of the vehicles to elongate this, because otherwise it would be a 30-minute in and out. So from there, as we predicted, Grizzlies Vic went back, grabbed the other guys. They started leaving, and then there was a massive error in communications, and this is where the rest of the stuff stemmed from. Because we were setting up an ambush. We were, figuring these guys had short-range radios on all the squad leader guys, and we had guys set up all throughout the town, kind of watching you guys, and you were able to start killing some, especially towards the end. You found one of the buildings where we had a lot of dudes in, but from there we were setting up another bus ambush, and I don't know what happened. I think like we had the bus pull up and some infantry get behind it. One of them had an RPG, and I think that RPG guy just booped the Humvee, which then booped the bus, which then killed a lot of dudes. So we toggled unconscious a lot of people. They started moving up. I decided, hey, there's a shack right here, or like a big storage building. I want to hunker you down again, because by then everyone else had formed up, so we could do this, but now you'd be a lot closer to the edge of the city, and you guys, Grizzlies team was already pushing north. So I'm like, all right, let me try to slow them down with the tank, T-34. And you guys got around there really well. And then the tank AI started fighting me a bit. We hunkered you down, started taking a few guys captive. And yeah, just after that, I don't even want to discuss, because people started taking Vics by themselves in the random areas of the town. That's why I got a Jackal, because some dude brought it to me. So we just, and then he got out of it too, which was even better. So we just kind of stole that and started capturing people and putting them in the whatchamacallit. And it got literally to a last stand point where Grizzly was like the last dude alive, and he rescued everybody in the supermarket. It was funny as fuck. And then Humvee positioning, guys. Don't put two Humvees next to each other and then only watch one side of the road. Literally, a squad walked up to the Humvees, and the RPG guy just booped one Humvee and blew up both of them because of
Gunner was dead.
Yeah. Well, I know, but I watched the guy turn around the gun to engage the squad, but by then the RPG already fired. So, because both gunners at the time were firing towards the north. Make sure someone's at least watching the 6, because you're in a town filled with bad boys. But that's all I got. I want to say, for what happened, that could have definitely gone a lot worse. I was half expecting everyone to just die by the end, but you managed to pull it through, get everyone out. I don't think that many people actually died. I think it was only 5 tops.
Yeah, it was about 5.
Yeah, so for what, the 20, 25, 30 dudes we had in, that was pretty good. And the HVI, whatever, is still alive, so it's mission success. But yeah, convoy comms are very important, because if one Vic is booping around when they're trying to get pulled out, this is what happens. So listen to each other. But I hope you guys had fun for this impromptu up.
It's definitely an interesting way that it went down, if nothing else.
Being impromptu convoy commander, I'm going to do a debrief real quick for the boys. When you're told to take a right, take the right. I don't know who the driver was. I don't really care who it was. But please, if you're a driver of a vehicle in a convoy, be on 50.
It's beautiful.
Because when you're told to turn right and you don't turn right, it's a fucking clusterfuck. Because there was a point where we could have gotten everybody out really easily if that guy had just taken that right.
I say boop, yeah.
Boop, we'd have had 2 Humvees together covering each other, and we would have gotten the fuck out. Problem real solved real quick. Another thing, don't drive your vehicles off on your own. If we're in a town that we know is hostile, and we take a route in, that route becomes really fucking easy to go back out through. So, when you come into a town, you want to leave the same way. Because more times than not, you've probably cleared a lot of the resistance on that road. And say they go back, they're not going to have near as many IEDs as before. It's been 2 minutes. They can't place IEDs in 2 minutes. It takes them a bit longer than that. So you always want to go back out the way you came in.
Mm-hmm.
Which, at the end, when we went in with the 3 jackals, when we did that, we got in, got everybody in the VIX, we came in force, and we left in force. You never go somewhere on your own. If you go on your own, you die.
Mm-hmm.
I told you guys at the beginning of this, if you go on your own, you're going to fucking die. Stay with the rest of your people. And, like, say the guy goes off on his own, another vehicle goes off on his own, even though it's the wrong thing to do, and if you are the only ones left, if he goes off on his own, you're on your own, go with him. Because more times than not, even if he goes the wrong way, at least all of you will be together. And we don't have to go rescue 2 separated groups of people when your Humvees explode. You're both in the same place. But please, stay with the convoy. And if a bus pulls out in front of you, don't sit there trying to go around it. Shoot that motherfucker. And whoever's the lead Vic at the time, the bus cuts in front of him, you decide what the convoy does at that time, because the rest of the convoy is following you. You need to figure out a way to get past that. That's why the lead Vic is important. The driver needs to be somebody fucking intelligent. Because that driver decides where the fuck the rest of the convoy goes at that time. And if that's through the bus, if it's an APC that can just barge through the motherfucker, or a Humvee that has to go around, you decide. But if we have a route, stick to the route as much as possible. And clump up. Like, I get spacing, but if we're in a fucking urban environment, clump the fuck up. It's a lot easier to shoot people that way and cover sectors. Like when my group of dudes, when we got fucked in that Humvee and we were staying together. We ran up on a fucking T-34 and we just ran the fuck past that shit. We didn't even bother with it.
I saw that.
We clumped up in a building. A lot of us died, got captured. That was because we were surrounded, not because we couldn't hold our sectors. We got over fucking whelmed. Yeah, that's about it. Ground command and squad leaders.
Drivers, please get on 50. If you don't know how to get on 50, don't be a driver. Fallujah is a very graphically intense town map, so if you can't drive at a suitable FPS, then, you know, understand that and step back and say, I can't do that because my computer is potato. And then other than what's already been covered, yeah.
With statics.
That was
Bandings, battle bus.
one clusterfuck after another. Alpha.
Oh, is it my turn?
Alphas.
Alright. Well, I don't know if there's much more that I can say that hasn't already been said. I did tell my guys, which is to say drivers, to get on 50. I was told via direct message that the lead driver was not listening to directions. So I assume that that's why he broke to the left at that T intersection. And I feel I could personally have done much better by acting in the preservation of my own crew in the blue team Vic, as opposed to just following him, because I was like, well, I thought, you know, he must have seen something I hadn't. But in the end, that got us in more trouble, not less, from what I can tell. I feel like the whole thing really started to fall apart with that whole bus crash at the beginning, but I don't know. I think everything that needed to be said has already been said. I didn't really feel like I was in charge for most of that. It was kind of just, you know, touch and go, point A to point B for a bit. I just kind of deferred to Grizzly.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's all I've got.
If, like, from my point of view, like, I just want to give, like, praise for like, everyone involved to actually get people organized and pushing towards. You actually got us basically within the nick of time, because if you left it like another 5 minutes, we were out of bullets. I started that entire thing with 14 mags. I ended with just over 3, and we had no real way to like get the time to loot enemy weapons because we were always in contact. There was no time for us to stop and take a breath. Like we said, your insert was okay. You guys pushed to us, which was pretty good. One thing that Jay did, which I'll give credit to as well, is that he remembered to bring a coloured smoke with him, because everyone else, we had that many bullets, we just had no room for throwables, and he packed 1 blue smoke grenade, which we were gonna pop like when we heard you guys like pretty close to us, so that you could see where we were. In terms of like like everyone getting out, I do agree with points made by people before me as well. But it would also go into people acknowledging the routes in and out beforehand, rather than just say come out the way that we came in. Make sure that people understand which routes to take. Probably a good way to do it is mark each corner that you turn on call, like point Bravo, point Alpha, and you say to Vix, pull to this location, then proceed to this location, rather than just marking a route out on that, because some people, they always think, well, I'm going to deviate a little bit and we'll be okay, but more often than not, that's not going to be. On top of that question, if there's like RPGs and stuff like that on the road ahead of you, sometimes diverting one block is okay on the condition that like as soon as you've moved past the threat, you get back onto the route, because the road can take you somewhere else where that will put you further away from the designated route. When we push back into the compound or back into the town to help with the exfil, it was pretty good on the vehicles when we're not crashing into things. Just make sure that we're slowing down before you try knocking a barrier down, because shit like that happens and we can do without that because it's just going to slow down the tempo. But when we're pulling contacts back, make sure you, when we're pulling like casualties back, make sure that we're actually pulling security effectively. When I'm saying to people start pulling the net in, it means like start collapsing your security whilst maintaining it, rather than just thinking, okay, get to vehicle. It's a case of pull your security in tighter, closer to the fix as we're loading in casualties. That way we can do a clean and seamless transition between pulling security for the getting the guys in the big and actually exfilling. There's minimal time where things can go wrong in that part. Other than that, that's all I have.
Anybody else got anything?
Two things, if not possible.
Mm-hmm.
First thing, if a gunner is down in APC and you cannot heal him, drag him out. Don't come in back into AO with a dead gunner in a gun.
What? No. No, don't tell me that actually happened.
I've seen that many people did not understand. When weapons are on safety in British Vics, you just press F to cycle them, and second thing, ammo is in inventory of the vehicle, which means if you are 0, you press R. Ignore there is no spare mags, they are in your inventory.
I do want to also apologise for my team for my little blunder about hopping a wall into about 10 enemies. It was comical, but in the moment that shouldn't have happened.
It was great. We just went, oh, there are enemies here, and then lots of gunshots.
All right, I'm gonna wrap it up here. So I always like to listen to the debrief, because that's where everyone gets time to reflect. People always think that's the time for people to get grilled, but in reality, it's so people get better, and that's why we have, you know, new people always get into tier 3 and stuff, is because people get better when they listen to the feedback that we have in debrief. So, you know, stuff like that doesn't happen again. But again, all of these ops, what I like to say, based on what, you know, I heard Sniper will say one time, all of these ops are training. All of these ops are training ops, quote unquote. It's so you can learn. It's so you can see how to play the game. And from there, you know, just keep on playing. But anyway, guys, that is it for me. We are going to have another operation at about 6:37. Falx is going to be the Zeus, so that's going to be in about 2 hours. I might be back actually in like 20 minutes because I have to build some special forces mission for the 506 tonight. We're probably not going to do Mass Effects because, as we see in chat, Tootie's computer's busted. But I will throw together Drums saying a lot of people want to do just a standard special forces mission. And I happen to specialize in standard special forces missions. So we'll see how things go. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Hopefully I'll see you in about 2-3 hours, maybe earlier, because again, got to build some stuff. Otherwise, take care, have a good one, and go operate operationally. 2 more streams later today. Otherwise, cheers. Have a good one.